All right, everybody. I am Scholar from JP Line Productions, and tonight I'm sitting here with Chad Parento and Jason Wright of Oddball Magazine.
Yep.
And we're going to talk a little bit about Oddball Magazine, so let's dive right into it. Let's talk about that partnership a little bit. Jason, how did you link up with Chad? How did that come about?
Well, believe it or not, I was reading my magazine, and I wrote a poem called Reintroducing myself because I had been dealing with some depression, and I didn't know if I could continue my magazine. And then I just out of a whim kind of just called Chad and said, Chad, what if we work together? And it's been a great partnership since Halloween.
Halloween of 2013. And I believe you featured back in 2012.
And then I featured in 2012. I guess that's where we initially met. And I just asked him for guidance, and then we formed a partnership.
So I know you guys hold this poetry reading night, Stone Soup Poetry. You said Stone Soup's been around for 40 years. Talk to me about that.
It was founded back in 1971 by Jack Powers, and long story short, he was growing increasingly unable to manage the series due to health reasons. So I came in around 2005, late 2005. This will be my 9th year coming up hosting the venue, and I've been trying to find new ways to innovate the audience and bring new people in there. And with my partnership with Oddball, I've been trying to figure out a way to not only have Stone Soup benefit from the exposure with weekly columns such as Stone Soup Servings. Whoever's up for that Monday gets featured on Friday with a sampling of their work, to get people more interested in what's going on. And of course, the people here in the audience for Stone Soup, which are even the older individuals, have a little bit of computer experience. They can actually visit the web pages and not only see their fellow Stone Soupers' works, but also a variety of new people.
As far as your viewership, what advantages do you think a blog-based site has over traditional news media outlets?
I'd have to say that the blog-type format, you can put more information up, at a moment's notice, where news is basically they feed you what you want to hear.
Okay.
And from a standpoint of most literary magazines, I don't know any. I only know of a scant few that publish 5 days a week or even 7 days a week. Oddball publishes 5 days a week now, and we've also innovated the poet column with such authors as Andrew Bourne, James Van Looy, and even regular columnists such as Janet Cormier, who does a political column every Thursday for us now.
And Chad has the last word, and I have Jagged Thoughts. So yeah, and Monday we have 3 TV, which we put anyone who is like a slam person, spoken word or whatever, we put them in the magazine.
More of a performance arc or even music arc.
We put music in there. We put
JP Line.
We put you guys in there.
Shout out to JP Line.
An unknown hopeful named Man the Storm.
Yeah, Man the Storm.
That's his alter ego.
Yeah.
And hopefully more to come.
Yeah, Wazir Gray's been in there, Matt Gannum, Culture the MC.
Can't forget Lucci.
Lucci's been in there a few times. Louis Clay. Some other people. We like to think of the magazine as a digital soapbox for people to speak however they want to speak. There's so many different poets out there, so many different forms of poetry that's why I like having Chad here, because he's kind of the level-headed person who decides, when we talk and we figure out who's the right, candidate to be in our magazine.
Sure,
I've been called level-headed. My mom just flew out of her seat in this interview. I hasn't even been published yet. Holy crap. But I have some experience just being on the scene for almost, 20 years now, probably close to 15 as an actual writer-performer, and it's I guess I do add a little bit of experience to the table, whereas Jason's innovations are just always trying to expand and always trying to grow Oddball Magazine with partnerships such as, with you guys and, of course, with Stone Soup and other people, including a sports journal. There's going to be a beer column written by his future brother-in-law.
Yep. And other beer aficionados. It's gonna be called 3 Beers For, and basically it's 3 beers for any given situation.
Well, I'll take 3 beers for this partnership that we're trying to establish here. Let's talk about that a little bit. You guys alluded to it. Again, JP Line Productions, we are a hip-hop entertainment website, aroundthebean.com, who you'll see shortly. It's a sports-based website, and obviously you guys are bringing the poetry to it. Aside from JP Line Productions, who's your favorite artist?
Oh, well, I'm wearing an Atmosphere shirt right now, so I guess I'm going to have to say Atmosphere. But I really enjoyed Dilated, and I enjoyed Tribe Called Quest.
Nice.
And, yeah.
And what's your musical background, Chad, if any?
I've crossed over. I'm at that age now where I listen to jazz. I actually listened to it a few years ago, but I was listening to Public Enemy the same as most college people my age back in the 90s, where Fear of a Black Planet was one of my favorites, for sure.
Awesome. Shout outs to Chuck D. We love you. All right, so we're going to wrap up this segment of the night. Chad, Jason, thanks for meeting with us.
Pleasure.
It's been great. And again, everybody out there in the cyber world, just look out for that cross-promotional effort. JP Line Productions, Oddball Magazine, AroundTheBean.com. We're coming for you.